So I just wanted to share with you guys some cool gardening permaculture techniques that I've been applying to my garden, and they seem to be working really good for me. I don't know if anyone's familiar with polyculture and intercropping. Most of farming, on large scale and stuff like that you see in the fields is monoculture. So they just plant one crop in rows, very factory-like. And this is not only not the best for the crops, but it's not exactly the greatest for the environment either. And it can also cause a lot more pests and disease and stuff like that. So with polyculture, you're combining different plants that grow well together, and they all kind of serve different purposes. Certain ones will have a deep tap root and others will not. Some will attract pollinators, some will deter pests, different stuff like that. So one type of polyculture guild companion planting that I did in my garden this year that's working really good is with cabbage and celery. As you can see here, I have some cabbages and some celery, and they're looking pretty happy. These ones are older. They're last year's celery that I left in when I moved them over here, but they're gonna go to seed, and they're also attracting pollinators with their flowers. But I had a lot of issues last year with the I don't know if they're called a cabbage moth. They little caterpillars that eat your cabbage, and then they lay eggs, and then they turn into a moth, and it's just a vicious cycle of them eating your cabbage, and they just destroy it. And this year I don't seem to be having as big of an issue with it. I mean, I have there are some little holes here and there, but for the most part, this is a pretty big, healthy looking cabbage. Nothing's really eating them. And I'm attributing it to all this celery. The celery acts as a deterrent. The cilantro here is also a good deterrent for pests. And it's just made such a huge difference. They're still growing really big. I know it looks really compact and tight here. It's a little hard to maneuver around, but if you know where to step, it's good, and everybody's got enough space to grow. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share that because it's so annoying growing something to have it just get destroyed. I tried using bug head nets on them last year, and it worked pretty good until I didn't check it, and then bugs got in, and then they got trapped in, and then it just destroyed my cabbage. But yeah, just a cool little tip I thought I would share, and let me know if it works for you if you want to try it.